Hi Taurus, this is your September 2024 general reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, we have the Star, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, wow, and the Sun. All right. So, I mean, we're starting with the Star and ending with the Sun. You're starting and ending with the major arcana, and we have the High Priestess here. With the Star, it honestly, this feels like you guys you have a destiny that you're not yet aware of, and it involves kind of being in the spotlight, being well known, whether it's, in a community or on a grander scale. Your destiny is much, much bigger than you realize. But it feels like it's intentionally being hidden from you because there's some work that you need to do before getting here. And that could be for many reasons. Like a lot of times, if we're not mature enough, right, and we achieve like this sudden fame and recognition, it can turn ugly really fast. And it feels like that's a big reason of why you're being protected. It's like you're meant to first build a very strong foundation for yourself in every way, like physically, in your financially, spiritually. It's like knowing that no matter what, having pride and knowing how great you are and how capable you are before it's like things get a lot, I don't want to say easier, but like things come to you so much more effortlessly. Like with the Star here, it kind of feels like almost like people sending you free stuff, people reaching out to you to do things for you or to give you things. It feels like that's what you will experience in this life, but you first, for some reason, have to experience achieving that on your own. And when you do, that's when things move forward. Like things start changing really, really fast for you. And again, the Sun and the Star, they're both connected to that fame and that recognition, like being greater than life. Like people are in awe of the stars, and the sun is literally what gives us life and lights up the world. So you're destined for greatness, honestly, but in recognition and fame. But there's still work that you need to do before things move in that direction. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess again. Secrets hidden. It's like this. It's this. This is how. It's like before you even came into this world, you kind of agreed to this contract. Like this plan was already written out. There's a timeline that you're following. It's destined. We have the Two Secret. We're not going to give you the answer cards, which is interesting. But this is also the High Priestess, and the Moon is a lot of spiritual work and internal work. So, and it kind of gives your opposite sign, Scorpio, of like doing that intense shadow work, going where most people don't want to go. Bottom of the deck, We have the 8 of Cups, like healing emotional wounds. This is all the work that you have to do before you get to that sun is very internal. It's very spiritual. And if you've been avoiding that kind of work and been mainly focusing on the physical realm, just know, and your life could be wonderful right now. Like you could be very successful, very abundant, but you're meant for so much more than you can even imagine. But it is going to require a lot of deep, intense work. So if you're already on that journey, know that the next step is this revelation, like your destiny opening up to you, this star, this plan that has been set for you to you're finally going to be able to experience it. But again, if you feel like you haven't been really doing that spiritual work, and not the spiritual work of, let me look in the mirror and say positive things to myself. It's really healing from past trauma, healing and knowing yourself, knowing why you do the things you do. You have the beliefs that you have, knowing what cycles that you're stuck in, what habits, what internal habits, what beliefs, subconscious beliefs have created and manifested this life that you're living right now. What are the same kind of people coming into your life, just with different faces? There's a lot of getting to truly know yourself that's required before, again, that door opens up for you. But again, it doesn't feel like before this point that you struggle intensely in life. It feels like you could actually have a great life, but it's meant to be so much better and so much greater. Let's see. We have the Knight of Cups. There's so much water energy here. Then with the Knight of Cups, really the first thing that pops up is self-love. So again, this work feels more focused on you. And think of the water elements, the spiritual elements, we have Pisces and Cancer with the High Priestess and the Moon. And again, that's Scorpio energy, being your opposite sign. It's like this work isn't easy for you because you'd rather focus on enjoying this physical reality. But in esoteric astrology, in order to truly evolve and to truly achieve your destiny, your sun's purpose, you have to start with your opposite sign. And that is the energy that's popping up here for you guys. So really, and look at your natal chart. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have strong water energy, especially if you have your North Node or your moon in a water sign. It's almost like a gift, like an opportunity. It doesn't feel forced at all, or like this is my last hope to live a life that I want. It doesn't feel like that at all. It just feels like you might even have Jupiter in a water sign. Like there's a gift, an opportunity waiting for you for whenever you want to take it, that like opens your life up to so much, like such greater blessings. And again, there's somehow fame and recognition attached to it. But you could go on your whole life and never open that door and still live a wonderful life. But that opportunity is present for you. But the work that goes into it is a lot. It's a lot of deep internal work, but it's worth it. And so if you're feeling like the pull to be more isolated or too, you feel a lot of emotions just popping up out of nowhere, know that that's kind of like opportunity knocking. Like this is the ideal time for you to do this work so you can get to the sun energy. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys next time.